Yes, so welcome to the fourth day of 30 days of JavaScript, and today we are going to encounter the last problem from the closures, which is nothing but counter 2. So we have already solved these problems, and the link to the playlist is given in the comments and as well as in description. So problem number 2665, counter 2. So this is the fourth problem of our 30 days of JavaScript. And what it says is, write a function create counter. It should accept an initial integer in it. Okay, so we have to create a function and the name of the function is create counter. Okay, it should accept an initial integer as in it. So it is going to accept something as an argument, and then it should return an object with three functions. So our function will return an object with three different functions, which is increment. And what is the functionality of this? Increase the current value by 1 and then returns it. We are talking about the integer that was passed initially. Decrement reduces the current value by 1 and then returns it. Similarly, reset set the current value to init and then returns it. Okay, so what we have to do is we have to create a function that will consist an object that will again return us three different functions. So this function boilerplate code is available over here already. So they have created a counter function for us already, and it is taking init as an argument or parameter. Well, both are different, but yeah. So fine. So inside of this, it should return an object. It should return an object. So this is how we return. Okay. And this object will contain three functions. So I'm going to use arrow functions. You can use whatever you want. So first, before even trying to return anything, we need to preserve our original value. Okay. So let's create a temporary variable. Current value is equals to init. So now this current value or variable will contain the init value and our init variable will be left untouched. Okay. Now I'll create my all the functions one by one. So let's say increment, and then I'll be creating an arrow function. So what increment is going to do? It will simply increase one and then return. So plus plus current value, right? And now we need one more function. So we are not going to use here semicolon, but we'll use a comma. Why? Because we are going to return an object with three functions, right? So second one is, let's say reset or decrement, not a problem. Decrement, and then colon, our brackets, and then our arrow function. Okay, then our arrow function. And this is going to subtract and then return. So current value. And last but not least, we have a reset function. So it set the function to initial value and then returns it. So first I have to set it to initial value, right? So I'll do current value is equals to init. And this is why we were preserving our initial value. Okay. Now we'll run the code and we'll see our test cases, right? So, okay, throw in counter or increment. Okay, so spelling error, sorry guys. So, yeah. Okay, so spelling error, we will do something like this. And we'll run it. Cool. And there we go. Right. And similarly, if I'll submit it, I'll see all my test cases getting passed. So it was quite simple. There could be a better solution than this. And yeah, so counter 2665, that will return an object, and object will again have three functions, and these functions have their own functionality. And yeah, that's done. So we'll meet in the next video. Till then.